What makes an ordinary person become a serial killer? Is evil something you're born with, or does it grow over time? More importantly, can someone learn to recognize the warning signs before it's too late? These are the questions explored in The Killer Across the Table by legendary FBI profiler John E. Douglas, the original Mindhunter, whose real-life investigations inspired some of the world's most famous crime stories. This isn't a horror novel filled with fictional monsters. These are real cases involving real predators. Through decades of interviews with serial killers, rapists, and violent offenders, Douglas reveals how they think, how they manipulate others, and why they commit unimaginable crimes. But what makes this audiobook unforgettable isn't the shocking crimes, it's the psychology behind them. Instead of focusing only on what happened, Douglas takes you inside the minds of dangerous criminals. You'll hear how the FBI analyzed behavior, spotted hidden patterns, and built psychological profiles that helped solve cases many believed were impossible. Every chapter feels like sitting across the interrogation table, watching one of America's greatest criminal profilers carefully break down the truth behind some of history's most disturbing offenders. As you listen, you'll begin noticing how predators exploit trust, disguise their intentions, and manipulate the people around them. These insights aren't just fascinating, they can completely change the way you understand human behavior. The narration makes every investigation feel intense and personal. Whether you're commuting, working out, or relaxing at home, the audiobook keeps you fully engaged from beginning to end. It feels less like reading a textbook and more like experiencing an exclusive FBI briefing. If you enjoy true crime, criminal psychology, forensic investigations, or books like Mindhunter, this audiobook deserves a place at the top of your listening list. It's educational without being overwhelming, gripping without relying on sensationalism, and filled with real-world lessons about deception, manipulation, and human nature. By the time you finish, you won't simply know more about serial killers, you'll better understand the psychology that allows investigators to predict, identify, and stop them. Some books entertain you. This one changes how you observe people forever. If you've ever wondered what really goes on inside the mind of a predator, The Killer Across the Table is an audiobook you shouldn't miss. Start listening today with a free audiobook trial using the link in the description below. Experience the real stories behind the FBI's most fascinating criminal investigations and discover why millions of true crime fans consider John E. Douglas one of the greatest criminal profilers of all time.